I'm actually very happy because,
Why?
like, you're one of the few students who are here not just for immigration, but also to learn French.
Yeah, because even if
Yeah.
I can just attempt the TEF and probably just get it, because I just need 4 more points, so it's not a
You
big
don't
deal.
need any points. They invited seven people with 75 points with Canadian experience.
I could also get it without that, but anyways, I want to learn French.
The one thing and most importantly, I didn't know anyone who had given this exam and cleared the test and, got the points and got the invite. No one. I did not know a single person. So I had nobody to consult with. So I was not very sure about this. But when it became clear that there's nothing else is going to work, and probably this is the most, like the most possible way. What excited me about this is that worst case scenario, let's say, because I did not know much about the exam and how people cleared the exam in what time, my point was like, worst case scenario, it doesn't happen, like whatever, I'm still learning French, and that's a big deal for me, right? I mean, I'm looking at French as a skill set rather than just a immigration avenue. And once I made peace with that this may not happen, but I'm going to put all my effort in French because I want to learn French, and that's going to be incredible for me. Maybe I'll go to France, maybe I'll go to Europe, maybe I'll do something like that, so may not be Canada. Once I made peace with that, I was extremely motivated. So the burden went down, the pressure went down a little, and I started focusing on French. And I love languages. I love languages. That has always been the case with me since childhood. So every day, every day during those 7 8 months when I was preparing a lot, every day I used to get up and I was, get looking forward every day. I'm going to study today 4 hours. I mean, I used to look forward. It never became a burden to me. It never was a punishment or something. I wouldn't say enjoying always, because I had the similar issues like you all, like, why is this? Why is that? Why is, because French is like that. But bigger picture was, one day I'm going to speak French. One day I'm going to, sing in French, make music in French. So all those things were, helping me all the time. And I always used to look forward. You need to have that. Otherwise, I don't think it's possible. Just for immigration, it probably you will lose the energy or motivation at some point of time. It's difficult to sustain that. So you need that also. Like, you need to like French also. You need to also look at the benefits of speaking French.
Yes, and
Oh,
also, like I'm just saying, I don't know if anyone is in Canada yet, but even if you go to Ontario, like Toronto, for example, because a lot of people go to Toronto, and you speak
mhm.
French, if you speak French, like they pay, if you're in the job market, it's like additional 10 to 15K just because you speak French if you're bilingual. So it's
That's it. I'm raising the tuition fee now. Thank you for this information.
great ROI.
You guys are doomed now.
And I wanted to write the UN language exam, so that's why I'm attending this class. So.
Yes. No, I genuinely feel that yes, immigration is definitely one strong reason, but I I spoke about this multiple times. Being able to speak French is a big deal for me as a career move, because not just teaching, but also as in a technical person, programmer or project manager, it's going to open up a lot of opportunities for me. So I need you guys to keep that in mind also. It's not immigration or nothing. French itself is a big deal. Okay.
You are not losing anything by studying. Worst case scenario, let's say Canada completely goes berserk and doesn't invite anybody for 2 years, which is, I don't think that's going to happen. But I'm just saying, worst case scenario. Even then, it's worth it what you're doing, because it's still going to add something amazing, a United Nations official language to your resume. It's still worth it. That's what I'm saying. And that's what I convinced myself. And that's how I could do the effort, such a humongous effort for, for that 8 9 months. That's the only way. Otherwise, for me, it was even more difficult. I had no idea. I had simply no idea that the amount of study I'm doing, is it sufficient? The amount of time I'm taking, is it sufficient? I had absolutely zero idea. So I was basically shooting in the dark. The only thing that helped me is that whatever I'm doing with French, it's I'm still learning the one of the most important languages in the world. So even if it doesn't work out, I'm still going to learn French, which is like, so I will not look at it in a regretful manner that why did I spend so much effort and money in that? Are you getting my point?
We.
Yeah. So look at it that way, so that reduce the pressure on yourself a little bit. Don't be like Canada or nothing. I mean, you never know. You never know. I'm now looking at a possibility where I might go to France for work rather than Canada. And that is only possible because I'm more and more better in French now. I mean, eventually I might not even settle in Canada. I might settle in Switzerland for all you know. So this helps in that regard. It opens up possibilities. And you got to love it a little bit. You got to look at the bigger picture. If you look at the bigger picture, then as I said, as I always keep on telling, you will not, get stuck with this. Why is this not ko a votrap? Why do we have two things to say what? So these small things, they will keep on happening. You will look past them because you know that the bigger picture is to speak French. Hopefully it makes some sense what I just said. I don't know.
No, you are correct. So basically,
it
what you're
actually
saying
makes
is, learn French for the love of French and not just to pass the exam.
And then it could be like both. I'm
yeah,
not saying that.
eventually immigration will happen. Looking at
Yeah.
the situation, that should not be the demotivating or motivating aspect.
Yeah.